Tie your shoes, Mark.
Yeah, I'm gonna trip on my laces.
I won't be shooting your shoes, but
Yeah, I didn't think so.
don't want you to trip. So. Hold on, I'm just gonna get some headphones in here so I can hear you. And I'm just gonna hold the microphone out and kind of stand off to the side like this.
I'll get out. I'll stay out of the shadows.
Yeah, the more people we can get behind me, the better. The more people we can get in the shot, the better.
I actually had everybody behind you over there, but I mean, this is.
They're interested. We've been ignored, you know. We had 5,000 people at the Capitol, and no one wants to report on it.
Do you know the date on that? Because I know I was out at the Capitol.
23rd, October 23.
23rd of October.
That's the one they're talking about.
Yeah, I think I was there earlier than that.
Yeah. Are we too close now?
Good.
It's okay. I mean, I've got people.
He already had the group framed in the shot. So you guys actually are out of the shot now because the way the angle is, it won't get all these people. You were better off where you were.
Thanks, Robert.
It's okay. I mean, I have video of that too. This works too. If you want, give me your name, your organization, and why you're out here.
My name is Mark. I'm with Stop the Mandate Minnesota, website stopthemandatemn.org. And we're out here because we're concerned about this decision to vaccinate our kids and put them at risk. We're afraid that at some point they're going to take away choice for the kids. I've already lost my job due to the mandates, and many of these people have been affected and, you know, are struggling for their livelihoods. And so we're just concerned about the kids and this vaccine, which even the CDC says we have to start using it to test if it's safe. The death rate for children we know is very low. The survival rate from COVID is 99.997, 99.995, depending on where you look. The odds of them getting struck by lightning in their lifetime are so much greater than this. Many of the kids have already had COVID. We just believe that we're putting them at risk and this is potentially dangerous. And we're really fighting here now because we know that there's going to be some legislation introduced that is going to potentially take away choice for the kids. And where there's any risk, there has to be choice. You know, that's my message. Where there is risk, we have to have some choice here. Much of the information is not being reported by the media. The CDC, I believe there's 7,000 or 8,000 deaths from the vaccine already. The Open VAERS data is showing up to 17,000 deaths, 20,000 permanent injuries, so many tens of thousands of emergency room visits, and it's really not being reported by the media. And I don't think the general public is getting the full story. I think that the community needs to be concerned that there's a lack of, you know, I got out here because I'm a healthcare worker who is no longer working, and I think the public should know that there's a shortage of hospital workers. You know, they say the hospital beds are full, but it's not because there's a lack of space or a lack of beds, it's because there's a lack of workers. And if you're sick and you need technicians that are experts, I mean, maybe the public has to decide. Do you want people who are qualified and maybe not vaccinated? I worked through this pandemic without a vaccine, without proper protective equipment, and I was considered a hero. I worked through the whole pandemic, and I was considered a hero without a vaccine. And now, if this vaccine is worth anything, if you get this vaccine, why do I need to get it? If it's doing anything for you, why do I have to take mine to make it work better for you? And now we know that the vaccinated can contract it and transmit it. So none of this makes sense to any of these people. And so we're out here to fight for our freedom, our medical freedom. We're a peaceful bunch of people, a loving bunch of people. And we have conservatives and liberals out here, vaccinated people and unvaccinated people, that are against forcing this, to be able to force this on me to choose whether I'm going to be able to feed my family or have to take this shot. That's what it comes down to. I don't believe that anyone should be able to do this. And this hasn't been properly studied. In my mind, this is still experimental. I believe most vaccines have to go between 4 and 7 years of studies. There's so much information out there that is not being reported to the media. And we want choice. There is risk. People do die from this. We've got plenty of vaccine injured people out here, me included. And I need to have a choice. Absolutely.
Do you want to tell me where you did work and like the situation? Were you forced to leave if you wouldn't take the mandate?
Well, actually, I resigned. Okay. I don't want to give the institution.
Okay. Fair enough.
But I resigned because I wasn't going to play the game at all. I told the president of the hospital, I told the director of respiratory care that, and I'd told them all along, they're going to speed up the vaccine and you're going to mandate it on me. And they said, oh no, we'll never do that. No one will go for that. Well, then the mandate came across and I said, well, here's the deal. I'm going to decline. And if that is not good enough, then you can walk me out. But I got tired of watching people die, which with what I see is improper treatment. These people are not getting early treatment. They're being told to go home when your lips turn blue and come into the hospital. There are treatments that can work. Has some effectiveness early on. Some of the studies show 70% of efficacy when early treatment is used. There's budesonide. Budesonide is an inhaled corticosteroid that was given all the time pre-COVID to anyone that had a tickle in their throat. It's an anti-inflammatory drug for the lungs that's inhaled. It's safe and cheap, but now they don't want to use it. There are things that they could do besides just wanting to intubate these people and give them remdesivir, an emergency use medication, which is showing more harm than good. None of it makes any sense to me, and I just got tired of watching people die. I fought for ivermectin, hydroxychloroquine. I fought to get them vitamin D, and I got laughed at. I mean, it's a vitamin. It's harmless to try, and I continued to try, and I just couldn't take it anymore, so I resigned. And had I not resigned, they would have put me on a temporary leave and kept my PTO anyway. So I made the right decision because I believe non-compliance is the answer here. I will get a job where I'm not coerced and threatened.
Anything else that you want to address or any other? Yeah.
I appreciate you being here.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Hey, I don't know if you want to know, but we have
he's a co-organizer.
Doug Wardlow is here. He's going to be speaking in a minute.
Okay, you're saying speaking to the group?
Doug Wardlow is an Attorney General candidate. He's the GOP Attorney General candidate, and he's going to be speaking to us.